Eight goals in a World Cup final. One man still standing between Lionel Messi and the most extraordinary individual scoring season in the history of this tournament. Welcome back to Road to New Jersey. This is the Football Vault, and today we are breaking down the greatest Golden Boot race in FIFA World Cup history. A race that came down to the very last kick of the very last match. A race between two men who have defined this sport for the last 15 years. A race that ended with a verdict that nobody could have scripted. But before I tell you who won it, let me take you back to the beginning, because this Golden Boot race started in the most dramatic way imaginable, and it never, for a single moment, slowed down. June 11, Mexico City, the Estadio Azteca. The 2026 FIFA World Cup had barely begun. The opening matches had finished. And then, on day 13 of the tournament, Lionel Messi walked onto a soccer pitch in Atlanta against Algeria and scored a hat-trick. 3 goals in one match against one of the tournament's toughest defenses. At 38 years old, the entire soccer world stopped, because in that one performance, Messi had done something nobody had done at this tournament for decades. 3 goals in a single World Cup match. 3 different finishing techniques. 3 moments of genius that made an entire stadium fall silent before erupting. Just like that, the Golden Boot race had a leader, and then Kylian Mbappé heard about it. France versus Sweden, group stage. Mbappé scored twice, then scored again against Paraguay in the round of 32, then added another against Morocco in the quarter-finals as France marched through the tournament looking like the most complete attacking side on the planet. By the time the semi-finals arrived, Mbappé and Messi were tied, 8 goals each, 2 of the greatest soccer players who have ever lived. Both at 8 goals, both still alive in the tournament, both needing just one more to pull clear. And then came the semi-finals. Spain versus France, July 14th. France went in as the favorites. Mbappé had been sensational throughout the tournament. His pace on the soccer pitch was still untouchable. His movement inside the penalty area was still the finest in the world. But Spain were organized, disciplined, tactically perfect. Spain won 2-0. Mbappé fired blank. Not a single goal against Spain's goalkeeper. France were out, and Mbappe's tally was locked. 8 goals, 3 assists. No more matches. Sitting at home watching Argentina versus England the following night, Mbappé could only wait and hope that Messi also did not score. Argentina versus England, July 15th. Atlanta. This was the match that was supposed to end Messi's World Cup. England had been brilliant throughout the tournament. Harry Kane with 6 goals, Jude Bellingham with 6 goals, 2 of the finest soccer players England have ever produced, both operating at the peak of their powers on the biggest soccer pitch stage in the world. Anthony Gordon gave England the lead in the 55th minute, and for 30 minutes, it looked like Argentina were going out. Like Messi's last World Cup was ending in a semi-final. Like the Golden Boot race was going to be decided by a man sitting in a Paris apartment watching on television. Then the 85th minute. Messi received the soccer ball 20 yards from goal. He did not shoot. He slipped a perfect pass through to Enzo Fernandez. Goal, 1-1. And then the 92nd minute, Messi again. Another pass, this time for Lautaro Martinez. Goal, 2-1. Argentina through to the final. Messi with 0 goals, but 2 assists, moving him above Mbappé on the tiebreaker standings with 1 more assist than the Frenchman, and 1 match remaining. The World Cup final, Spain versus Argentina, July 19th, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey. The road to New Jersey had reached its final destination. Before we go further, if this breakdown is giving you everything you came here for, hit that subscribe button right now and smash the like button. We are posting new episodes every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday right here on the Football Vault. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Who did you want to win this Golden Boot? Messi? Mbappé? Or did someone else deserve it? Drop it below right now. Now, the Golden Boot standings heading into the final. Kylian Mbappé, 8 goals, 3 assists, locked, cannot add to his tally. The 2022 Golden Boot winner, sitting at home, watching and waiting. Lionel Messi, 8 goals, 4 assists, 1 match remaining, needing just 1 goal to pull clear, or 0 goals. And the assist tiebreaker to keep him ahead. And there was one more contender, Mikel Oyarzabal, Spain, 5 goals entering the final, 3 behind the leaders, mathematically alive, but needing a miracle. The third place playoff between France and England was watched by millions of soccer fans with one eye on the scorers. Mbappé scored once against England, taking his total to 9 goals, 3 assists. Mbappé, from the sidelines of the tournament, had just retaken the lead. 1 match left, Messi versus Mbappé, the final battle of their careers on the World Cup stage. And it came down to 90 minutes at MetLife Stadium. July 19th, MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Spain versus Argentina. The road to New Jersey had brought us here, and the Golden Boot race had one final chapter to write. Argentina needed Messi to score, to match Mbappe on 9 goals and then beat him on the assist tiebreaker where Messi led 4-3, or to score twice and take the Golden Boot outright. Spain needed Oyarzabal to score 4 times, essentially impossible, but this World Cup had already shown us that the word impossible meant nothing. The match itself was everything a World Cup final should be. Spain dominated the first half on the soccer pitch. Pedri and Rodri controlling the midfield, Lamine Yamal electrifying on the right wing with that 17-year-old brilliance that made every defender look 10 years too slow. Oyarzabal scored in the 34th minute from the penalty spot. Spain leading, Oyarzabal on 6 goals. Argentina hit back in the second half, Lautaro Martinez equalizing in the 67th minute, 1-1. And then the moment the entire tournament had been building toward, the 78th minute. Messi received the soccer ball inside the Spain penalty area. He had his back to goal. He turned. He shifted onto his left foot. He struck it. The ball flew into the top corner past the Spanish goalkeeper, David Raya. Goal! MetLife Stadium erupted. 9 goals for Lionel Messi, equal with Mbappe. And with 4 assists to Mbappe's 3, Messi had taken the lead on the tiebreaker. Argentina went on to win the match, the penalty shootout, the trophy, back-to-back World Cup champions for the first time since Brazil in 1958 and 1962. And Lionel Messi, in what is almost certainly his final World Cup match of his life, lifted both the World Cup trophy and won the Golden Boot. 9 goals, 4 assists, 1 World Cup winner's medal, and a goal in the final that will be replayed on soccer pitches and screens around the world for the rest of time. But let us pause here, because the Golden Boot story is also about Kylian Mbappé. 9 goals from a player who was eliminated in the semi-finals, who could only watch the final from a television, who scored in a third-place playoff just to keep himself in contention, who gave absolutely everything across 7 matches before France fell to the relentless defensive wall of Spain. Mbappé did not win the Golden Boot, but he scored 9 goals. He carried France to the semi-finals. He was the joint top scorer in the tournament. And at 26 years old, he has at least 2 more World Cups ahead of him. This was not the end for Mbappé. This was simply chapter 1. And then there is Haaland, 7 goals. At his first ever World Cup, at just 25 years old, eliminated in the quarterfinals by England, but still leaving his mark on the tournament in a way that nobody who watched him will ever forget. The most lethal penalty area striker of his generation. On the soccer pitch at a World Cup for the very first time, scoring 7 goals. If that is what he produces at his first tournament, what happens when he reaches his peak? The 2026 FIFA World Cup Golden Boot. Lionel Messi, 9 goals, 4 assists. A soccer career that defied every expectation. A World Cup story that spanned 6 tournaments across 20 years. A Golden Boot at 38 years old that nobody, absolutely nobody, saw coming at the start of this tournament. The greatest scorer in FIFA World Cup history, the winner of the greatest Golden Boot race in the history of the competition, Lionel Messi. Tell me in the comments right now, who was your player of the tournament? Was Messi deserving of the Golden Boot? Or did Mbappe's 9 goals deserve the award? And where does this Golden Boot sit in Messi's overall legacy? Drop it below. This debate belongs to you. The next video in this series is already waiting for you in the Road to New Jersey playlist on the Football Vault YouTube channel. The link to the full playlist is in the description below. Click it right now and keep watching. Subscribe so you never miss an episode. I will see you in the next one.